Welcome back to Diabetes Made Simple, Maher's Journey. I'm Dr. Akhil Farooq. When children with type 1 diabetes become unwell with fever, flu, stomach bugs, or any illnesses, their diabetes can become harder to manage. During illness, the body releases stress hormones, and these hormones not only raise blood glucose, but also make the insulin work less effectively. So glucose can rise even when a child is not eating at all. Now, vomiting or poor appetite can cause glucose to swing up and down, but the body still needs insulin because illness usually increases insulin requirements. Remember, on sick days, to keep children safe during illness, I use what I call the rule of 4. 4 things to remember every time your child is sick. Number 1 is fluids. If glucose is below 100 mg per dl, give sugary fluids such as juice, oral rehydration salt, or regular sports drinks. But if the blood sugar is over 100 mg per dl, try to give sugar-free fluids such as water or sugar-free drinks. Small frequent sips are better than large amounts. Now, we never stop insulin on sick days, and that is rule number 2. Most children need 20 to 30% more insulin than usual, whether for meals or for correction doses. If glucose is high and ketones are present, they need even more extra insulin. Rule number 3 is frequent glucose checks. Check glucose every 2 to 3 hours, and more often if there's vomiting or rapidly changing numbers. The 4th rule is to check for ketones in urine or blood anytime your child feels unwell, even if glucose isn't very high. If ketones are present, it means that you need to give more fluids, you need the correction dose of insulin, usually about 20% higher, and you need to recheck in a few hours. Sometimes ketones can be high even when blood sugar is relatively low. These are called starvation ketones, which means your child needs a meal or sugary fluid followed by insulin.
When I had a fever last time, my sugar went high, even though I didn't eat anything. Why?
That's the illness talking. When you're sick, stress hormones push glucose up and make insulin work less. Well, so sugar can rise even without food.
And if I'm vomiting, how do I take insulin?
You still need insulin. Start with small sips of sugary fluids to keep your glucose safe, especially if ketones are present. Your body needs both energy and insulin to recover. Small sips first, then insulin.
So remember the rule of 4 on sick days. Fluids, insulin, frequent checks, and ketones. When these steps are followed early, most sick days can be managed safely at home and serious complications can be prevented. In the next few episodes, we'll talk about food, understanding carbohydrates, and how different meals affect glucose differently.